play of the Phillies Atlanta Braves by 2-game series. Again, on two other 2-game series. The Phillies got game 55 and 47 of the season, and the Braves got game 62 and 41 of the season. Yeah. The Phillies got game 63 and 41 season. The Phillies got game 55 and 48 of the season. And we had Zach Wheeler pitching today. We got for the Phillies and Charlie Wheeler pitching for the Braves. Right. And guess what, guys? David Robinson is there with the team today. So yeah, and Gene Segura will return with the Phillies team tomorrow in Philadelphia, and also our outfielder Brandon Marsh will be there tomorrow with the Phillies team in Philadelphia. So just letting y'all know that. So we got Matt Olson comes back for the Rays. The Rays 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. So we got a pitch of Gene Robinson. It's a ball. That's a 1-0. And so we got another pitch. Let's get ready to swing. And then that's strike one. That's a 1-1. And so we got another pitch coming for you. Let's get ready. That's a ball too. That's a 2-1. Then we got another pitch. So we're ready to swing. And a miss. And that's strike two. That's a 2-2. And then we got another pitch for you. Let's get ready to swing. And a miss. And that's strike three. And Matt Olson is out. And that's 3 outs for the Braves, y'all. So we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the first. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn to bat at the top of the second. And also another great news, guys. Another great news. Remember the story I told you about Bryce Harper about to get the paint out of his hands? Well, they said Bryce Harper will return to the team in 2 to 3 weeks. So in 2 to 3 weeks, our 3-time MVP Bryce Harper will return to the Phillies team. So that's another thing. So we get Gene Segura and coming back tomorrow, along with our outfielder Brandon Marsh that we just got from the trade deal with the LA Angels. So that's gonna happen. And 2 things we get Bryce Harper back. So it's gonna be something. Maybe Noah Syndergaard might pitch in tomorrow's game at home. We might have that happen. Who knows, right? Yeah. So we can see what he can do. Will David Robinson close out the game today? We don't know. We'll find out. So, for me, personally, I want to see what David Robinson can do is closing the game for us. I want to see if they make notice he's going to start tomorrow. I want to see how he does this when he starts pitching for us. And I want to see Martin Sosa be in the starting lineup at least. Never Martin Sosa be in the starting lineup so he can be in the rotation and actually get a chance to do something instead of like coming in the game and stuff like that. Give him another chance, though. Just saying. We got Brandon Rose covering the Angels. We got Dave Robertson covering the Chicago Cubs. And no one's covering the Angels. We got 2 other Angels plus 1 for the Chicago Cubs. So that just happened. But I will talk about all that went down, y'all, in a video for that. So I'll make that video today and let y'all know about that. So, yeah. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Rizzo coming to the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. And go try him on the pitching for the Braves. So here we go, yo. On the phone with Dave Zabowski. Hey, the president of the Philly baseball. He did good with the trade yesterday. You're the fan, Dave Zabowski. And so you got a picture of JT ready for it. Running catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Charlie Wilson got another pitch for JT get ready for it. Running catches go. That's strike 1. That's a 1-1. Yeah, the red jerseys. I would wear those ones. And Charlie Wilson got another pitch for JT get ready for it. Running catches go. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. And Charlie Moore got another pitch coming from JT. Swing at that one. And that's a foul ball, and it's still 1-2. And Charlie Moore got another pitch coming for you. JT, get ready for it. Running catch is good. That's a ball, too. That's a 2-2. And Charlie Moore got another pitch coming for you. JT, get ready for it. Running catch is good. That's a ball, 3. That's a 3-2. That's a 4 count. And Charlie got another pitch coming for you. JT, get ready for it. Swing that one. That's a foul ball. And it's still, that's a foul ball, and it's still 3-2. There go Dave Robinson himself right there. That's the man. Got you over here, yo. Look good in that place. Go ahead, Dave Robinson. Look good, man. That's all you want to get in the face of EJ to get away. Swing at that one. That's all we're going way back. And caught by Eddie Rosario. And JT Reed to the zone. And the next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming next to bat for the Phillies. No play Bears on base. This is one out. Top of the second. Here we go. Johnny Morton got a pitch company. They get ready for a running catch as well. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. That's what he did. Russ is the best GM we got for the Phillies. I tell you that. He's like Dan Warren. He's like trying to get what's best for the team and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. And Johnny Morton got another pitch company. They get ready for a running catch as well. That's a ball too. That's a 2-0. Then White does good for the Sixers and get them the best players they need for their team, which he did good with that. Now Dave Rossi did good with the Phillies, so I ain't gonna complain. And Johnny Morton got another pitch company. They get ready for a swing at that one. That's a foul ball, and that's a 2-1. I said all three Philly GMs did good for their team. Taking Rossi did good for the Phillies, getting the best players out there. Moy did good for getting the best players for the Sixers. Howie Roseman did good getting the good players they can get for the Eagles, you know, trades and everything. Like, really all three of them did good. So I'm just gonna say that. And Tony Moore got another pitch coming for you. They get ready for a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's a 2-2. What's up, James? 1-6.5. And Tony Moore got another pitch coming for you. They get ready for a swing. That one that's happening here, and it is cold. And Nick Castellanos is out. And the next to bat for the Phillies, we have the Rick Hall coming next to bat for the Phillies. No free players on base. 2 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. And Charlie Moore got a pitch coming for you. They get ready for it. On this catch is gone. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Charlie Moore got another pitch coming for you. They get ready for it. Swing it down. One. That's right into the dirt. And that's a single. And the Rick Hall advances to first base. I'm talking about it. Get on base, my Louie. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free player on first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Tony Wilson got pitch going to be Bryson. Get ready for it. Trying to catch another strike one is on one. Tony Wilson got another pitch going to be Bryson. Get ready for it. Trying to catch another. That's a strike two. That's on 1-2. I think Bryson starts going watches all his Philly games. I think so. She probably watched all the Philly games probably. Same thing like Derek Hall's wife Ashley Moore Hall. She watches all his away games too. And so we got another pitch coming for you guys, so you ready for it? He swing it down. That's a foul ball. That's still 1-2. And Tommy Morton got another pitch coming up for you guys, so get ready for it. And you swing it down. That's another foul ball. Still 1-2. And so we got another pitch coming for you guys, so you swing it. That ball's going. Oh, it's called. I'm only kind of junior, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. We still have a score. We still have a score in the game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn to bat. Let's see what the Braves can do. It's their turn to bat at the bottom of the second. Hey, Bryce was so close to getting a home run. He got a home run robbed off of him. By Ronnie Coe Jr., like literally, that could have been a home run right there. Hey, got robbed a home run. I know, right? Just robbed him a home run. That would have been amazing. About the home run. Yeah, thank you for the one, Coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley coming up the bat for the Braves. No Braves players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. That really got a pitch coming up for you, Austin. Get ready for it. Trying to catch no. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. That really got no pitch coming, Austin. Get ready for it. Right now, catch is good. That's a ball, too. That's a 2-0. And then we got another pitch coming. We also get ready for it. He swing at that one. And it's caught by that boom. Wait, no, he swing at that one. That's a foul ball. That's a 2-1. And then we got another pitch coming. We also get ready for it. He swing at that one. That goes right into the dome. We get the one back in time. And Austin Riley advances to second base for the Atlanta Braves. And the next event for the Braves, we have. Is it? I mean, who is it? And the next event for the Braves, we have Eddie Rosario. And the next event for the Braves, we have one Brave player on second base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. We got a pitch coming for Eddie. Get ready for it. You swing it that one. That's a foul ball, and that's on one. We got another pitch coming for Eddie. Get ready for it. Ryder catches one. That's strike two. That's on two. And then we got a pitch coming for Eddie. Get ready for it. Swing at that one. That's a foul ball. That's still 0-2. And then we got another pitch coming for Eddie. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss. Not strike three. And Eddie Rosario is out. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Marcell Ozuna. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we got one Brave player on second base. One out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach, we got a pitch coming for you, Marcell. Get ready for it. All right, that catch is good. That's a strike one. That's on one. And Zach, we got that pitch coming for Marcell. Get ready for it. All right, that catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Zach, we got another pitch coming for you, Marcell. Get ready for it. All right, that catch is good. That's a ball two. That's a 2-1. Yeah, we got another pitch coming for you, Marcell. Get ready for it. Swing at that one. And that's a foul ball. That's a 2-2. They really got no face cover me myself. Get ready for me, sweet that one. Oh, come on, Alex. Really now, Bronson? Oh, there was a tag there. And tag Austin Riley. And Austin Riley is out. But Marcel Zuna, that's a base hit. And Marcel Zuna advances the first base for the Atlanta Braves. The ball was coming right for Alex. How did he not get... Alex, how did you not catch that? Well, it was coming right to you. You couldn't get the glove on that. Jeez. I must have had to do the work. Boy. That's the most mistake ever. And the next to bat for the Braves, we have William Contreras. And the next to bat for the Braves, we got one play player on first base, 2 outs, ball on the second. Here we go. Then William got a pitch coming for you. William, get ready for it. Runner catches good. That strike one is on one. Then William got another pitch coming for you. William, get ready for it. Runner catches good. That's a ball. That's on one. And then William got another pitch coming for you. William, get ready for it. That's happening. And it's called. I think that's Castellanos. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So the score is, we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It was their turn to bat at the top of the third. And at the bat for the Phillies, we have Matt Wheeling coming to the bat for the Phillies. No free pass on base. 2 outs. About top of the third. Here we go. And Charlie Muller got a pitch to be making ready, but Rodney catches down. The strike one is on one. Charlie Muller got another pitch coming, but he get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That's on 1-2. And Charlie Muller got another pitch coming, but he get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball, and that's on 1-2. Johnny Morton got the face cut for you. Get ready for it. Swing that one. And call that one on the runners. And that really is out. That's the bad for the Phillies. We have the Eagle goals coming next to bad for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. One out. Top of the third. Here we go. Johnny Morton to a pitch. You get ready for it. Swings at that one. Digging outside down to center. Good move for him. And the Eagle goals is out. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Swarber. Coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 2 outs. Top of the third. Here we go. Johnny Morton got a pitch coming up for you. Kyle, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That's on one. No, he swing that one. That's a foul ball. That's on one. And Johnny Morton got another pitch coming for Kyle, get ready for it. And Kyle Swarber got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Phillies. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Reese Hoskins coming next to bat for the Phillies. Got one free player on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. And Johnny Morton got a pitch coming up for you. Reese, get ready for it. Run the catch and go. That's strike one. That's on one. And Johnny Morton got a pitch coming up for you. Reese, get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That's 0-2. And Johnny Morton got that pitch coming for you. Reese, get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we're moving on to the bottom of the third. We still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn to bat. Let's see what the Braves do with their turn to bat at the bottom of the third. Turn up the bed for the Braves. We have Orlando, Garcia. Turn up the bed for the Braves. The Braves pass on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. They really got a pitch. We're going to get ready for a run that catches good. That's strike one. That's on one. No, that's run that catches good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And it was that really got no pitch coming for you. To get ready for it. First one is strike one on one. And no, the first one is a ball. That's a 1-0. This one is strike. The run that catches good. Strike one. That's a 1-1. This really got no pitch coming for you. Run that catches good. That's a ball two. That's a 2-1. And say we got no pitch coming for you. Run that catches good. That's a ball three. That's a 3-1. And then we got no face coming for you and get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and then that's strike two. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And then we got no face coming for you and get ready for it. It was right through the dirt. Yeah. And that's a base hit. In the window, I see your base is the first base for the Braves. And the next to that for the Braves, we have Guillermo Herrera. Coming next to that for the Braves, we got one base play on first base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Got a pitch coming again. Great going. Run that catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And then we got that pitch coming again. Get ready for him. And you swing at that one. That's a foul ball. That's a 1-1. And then we got that pitch coming again. Get ready for him. Run that catch is good. That's a ball two. That's a 2-1. And then we got that pitch coming again. Get ready for him. Run that catch is good. That's a ball three. That's a 3-1. And then we got that pitch coming again. Get ready for him. You swing at that one. That's a foul ball. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And then we got that pitch coming again. Get ready for him. And you swing at that one. That's another foul ball. Still 3-2. And then we got that pitch coming again. Get ready for him. You swing that one. It's right through the gap right there. And that is a single. Again, Atlanta advances the first base. And Atlanta Garcia advances the second base. And they couldn't catch that baseball. Right there. Yeah. And the next at bat for the Braves, we have Ronald Acuna Jr. coming next to bat for the Braves. We got Brave Bears on first base and second base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Is that really got a pitch coming in for you, Ronald? Get ready for it. Alright, let's just go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Is that really got a pitch coming for you, Ronald? Get ready. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That's a 1-1. Is that really got that pitch coming for you, Ronald? Get ready. And that catch is good. That's a ball two. That's a 2-1. Is that really got that pitch coming for you, Ronald? Get ready for it. And he's swinging that one then. And that's a 5-ball, and that's a 2-2. Is that really got that pitch coming for you, Ronald? Get ready for it. And he's swinging that one. And one call that one double the second base, double the first. That's a double play. And Ronald Acuna is out. Well, Orlando Garcia advances to third base. Okay, Garcia was out. And then Acuna was out. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Dansby Swansea coming next to bat for the Braves. We got one play player on third base, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. So we really got a pitch for you, Dansby. Get ready for it. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. So we really got a pitch coming for you, Dansby. Get ready. Right, that catch is good. That's strike one. That's a 1-1. And so we really got another pitch coming for you, Dansby. Get ready for it. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball two. That's a 2-1. And then we're going to fix going to be there security one. And then catch the gun. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And then we got the face coming up like this. We get ready for him. And that catch is good. That's strike 2. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And that was about, so that was about, well, that's the 3-2. That's a full count. Then we got that face coming like this. And a swing and a miss. And that is strike 3. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. And we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the end of the third. We're moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see the Phillies can do. It's their turn to bat at the top of the fourth. Alright, coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Boone coming up the bat for the Phillies. No play fares or raise. 0 outs. Top of the fourth. Here we go. Tony Morgan got a base in the free get right boy. Finally catches him. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Tony Morgan got no base in the free get right boy. So with that one, that's a 5 ball. That's on 1 2. And Tony Morgan got no base in the free get right boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Alec Boone was out. Next to that for the Phillies, we had JT Rizzo coming next to that for the Phillies. No free bears or base. 1 out. Top of the fourth. Here we go. Tony Morgan got a pitch coverage. JT Rizzo. He's looking at that one. And that's a 5 ball. That's on 1. And Johnny Wilson got a pitch coming up for Jake to get ready for him. Our next pitch is gone. That's a ball, that's a 1-1. And Johnny Wilson got that pitch coming for Jake to get ready for him. Swing that one. And get on the reverse, and JT Atlanta is out. And then next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming next to bat for the Phillies. No big Phillies on base. 2 outs. Top of the fourth. Here we go. And Jeremy got pitch coming. Nick ready for him. Running catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. 21 got no pitch coming. Nick ready for him. Swing at that one. That's a foul ball. That's a 1-1. Tony Morgan got no pitch coming. Nick ready for him. Running catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Tony Morgan got no pitch coming. Nick get ready for him. Running catch is good. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And Jeremy got that pitch coming. Nick get ready for it. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Johnny Wilson got that pitch coming. Nick get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Nick Castellanos is walked and will advance to first base. And then next to that for the Phillies, we have the Rick Hall. Next to that for the Phillies, you got 1 pitch at first base, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Johnny Wilson got a pitch coming. The Rick get ready for it. Ready to catch his up. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Johnny Wilson got a pitch coming. The Rick get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's on 2. Johnny Wilson got the pitch coming. The Rick get ready for him. The Rick Hall got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base. And Nick Castellanos will advance to second base. And then next to bat for the Phillies, we have Barnes and Stock on next to bat for the Phillies. We have Big Bears on first base and second base, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. And Charlie Murphy got a face for the Phillies. Ron Sun, ready for him. Ready to catch him there. That's a ball, that's a 1-0. Charlie Murphy got a face for the Ron Sun, ready for him. Ready to catch him there. That's strike 1, that's a 1-1. Charlie Murphy got a face for the Ron Sun, ready for him. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, that's a 1-2. That's it, that's a 5-ball, that's a 1-2. And Charlie Murphy got a face for the Ron Sun, ready for him. Ready to catch him there, that's a ball 2, that's a 2-2. And so the one thing I never come for you guys to go. Look at that one. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. As the Braves turn the bat, let's see the Braves do is enter the bat at the bottom of the fourth. And there's the bat for the Braves. We have Matt Olson coming to bat for the Braves. The Braves has the Braves 0 outs. Bottom of the board. Here we go. Is that really got a face for the Matt Olson? Get ready for a swing and a miss. That's strike 1 is on 1. That really got no face for the Matt Olson. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5-ball. And that's a 0-2. And then we got that face coming for you. Red also get ready for swing in the miss, and that's strike three. No, I'm gonna get to strike three, and Red Olsen is out. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley. Coming next to bat for the Braves, the Braves play on base. One out, bottom of the 40th. So we got a pitch that we also ready to swing down. And one caught one throw in the first. Reese Hudson and Austin Riley is out. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Eddie Rosario. Coming next to bat for the Braves, the Braves players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 40th. Here we go. And then really got that pitch coming. Eddie get ready for a run that gets to go. The straight 1-0-1. And then we got that pitch coming for you there, three. For Eddie get ready for a sweet that one. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies, for the Braves. We still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. And we on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies 7 at the bat. Let's see if the Phillies can do with that too. The bat at the top of the field. What's up, Lenny? Love your hair. Yeah, I got the Philly hair, yeah. I went and got this hat though at what mall did I go to? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I went to the Phillips Mills that mall that one day. I got this hat. Let me tell you how much this hat was, Lenny. $44.99 for this hat. Literally. And see, you got the little logo right here. You can see that. Yeah. That's much I spent for it, really. I was like, yo. I got to tell you what it about 2 weeks ago with family. I took my Yankees hat and my friends hat on purpose. And I walked around pretty with my Yankees hat. And within 10 minutes, I had people saying, wrong hat, wrong team. Yeah, man, why you gonna do that? Oh, see, that's, you should have bought that from Yankees hat, man. You know you should have done that. But let me tell you this, Lenny. The Phillies, they do good with some trade deals, though. So we did trade Jojo and Reynolds away to get Armando Sosa on the team. Then we also traded Mickey Moye and James Sanchez away to the Angels to get Noah Syndergaard, and then we traded I think Van Holmes to the Chicago Cubs to get closing pitcher David Robinson. Then we did do that, and then we traded catcher Logan Holt to the Angels to get outfitter Brandon Marsh. So we got like 3 new people on the team. So, well, yeah, that's 4 actually. Yeah. And also, Armando Sosa played in the Atlanta Braves game yesterday for the first time in the Phillies uniform. So they showed the camera on David Robinson and being in the ballpark with the team. So yeah, and also Lenny, that also Gene Segura is gonna return to the Phillies team tomorrow when they play at home. And Brandon Marsh is gonna be active and ready to play in tomorrow's game at home against the Nationals, which that's gonna happen. And in other news, Bryce Harper got the pins out of his finger and stuff, so Bryce Harper will be coming back to play with the Phillies in about 2 to 3 weeks. So that happened. So that's all the information right there. So we did good with the trade deadline stuff yesterday. We were like, I'm just gonna say that, yeah. 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 So, Lenny, what do you think about outfielder Brandon Marsh? You think that he's a good person that we can have for like the outfield and stuff, or you think like Brandon Marsh is too slow? So what do you think? Because I'm just trying to spitball in here. So we have Matt Phillies coming at the bat for the Phillies. We got new big pads on base. You're out of top of the 50. Here we go. Johnny wasn't gonna pitch up to you, Ray. Get ready for it. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And maybe a positive Australia and Red is out. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Didi McGlowers coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got no play fans on base. 1 out, top of the here we go. Johnny went to the pitch after the was he swing and a miss. That's strike one, that's all one. And Johnny got no pitch, but he was swing. He swung down Javier, and I dropped the infield run for a junior. And that's a base hit. And D was going to advances the first base. Yeah, we have Brandon Marsh. Yeah, we got him in the outfield. Yeah. And then also, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this also. What do you think about us getting closing picture of David Robinson's son from the Chicago Cubs? What do you think about him? What do you think about closing picture David Robinson? You think that's a good closing picture we got? Yeah. Okay, so talking about the picture of the teammate, the reason that D was going to get off the first base bat, pick up number one at first base. So we got Cosmo coming to bat for the Phillies. We got one for the on first base, one out. Top of the fifth, here we go. Charlie one got pitch coming for Chicago. Ready one. Running catch go. That's strike one. That's on one. No, I said David Robinson. David Robinson. I think it's David, and then his last name is Robinson. I think is it Rovertson? Yeah, Robinson. Yeah. I know why they got T in his name. Yeah, David Robinson. I don't know how. Yeah. Yeah, I said David Robinson. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. And Charlie the picture with the red owns the picture, and then goes got the first base man. Pick up a tick number 2 at first base. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about David Robinson. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, the picture from the Cubs. Yeah, the closing picture. Yeah, the closing picture from the Chicago Cubs. Yeah, the closing picture. Yeah. Yeah. So we got 31. We got another pitch coming up for. Because he's going to be calculated by Ronnie Casco. That's a ball, too. That's a 2-1. Yeah, it's hard to say his last name, though, because it's like, he tries to say the T in there, yeah. Come on, be honest about it, So, 21 got no face coming for calculated by Ronnie Casco. That's a strike 2, and that's a 2-2. Come on, Lenny, be honest with it, because you say you wanted to. Yeah, come on, Lenny, you got to be honest about it, because I want to hear your opinion right now. So talk about the other big center for you, talk ready for it. It's with them, that's a foul ball. And there's a 2, and it's still 2-2. Here's bring down to fail ready and fair to many reds. So he can close the game cleanly. His age gives him a great experience too. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking what you think about those stories because so that's gonna be kind of good thing. And Johnny Wilson got another pitch coming up for you, get ready for it. So we there with the summation all the way to first. Ninth time, and Caps woman is out. But Didi was slides into second base. I'm talking about Didi. Get yourself on second base. That's what I'm talking about. And also, let me tell you this. Also, Lenny. You remember Adul Herrera and Julius Familia? They got traded. They got the designated for assignment. So we got rid of Adul Herrera and Julius Familia is now on the team no more. Since we made those trades, they ain't on the team no more. I don't know what team they want, but they just said that Adul Herrera and Julius Familia got designated for assignment. So that means they gone. They off the team. Like literally they gone. So that just happened. That just says a whole lot right there. Because literally, Julius Familia was a bad pitcher. Adul Herrera was just a bad player all around. So they got rid of those two. And that's all thanks to Dave Dombrowski, man. He got like literally. That says a whole lot of things right there. Okay, so we got a mountain. So the pitching coach comes to the mountain to talk to Charlie Morgan. That ain't good. So coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Reese Hoskins coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got one for you on second base, 2 hours, top of the fifth. Here we go. Charlie Morgan got a pitch coming up for you. Reese, get ready for it. Trying to catch his gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And also, let me also tell you, honey, the Phillies lost to the Atlanta Braves yesterday. The Phillies lost to the Atlanta Braves yesterday, 13-1. We lost 13-1 last night to the Braves. That was terrible. It was terrible last night, 13-1. How you lose 13-1 last night? So we have to win today's game. That's all I'm gonna say right there. So Charlie Morgan got another pitch coming for you. Reese, get ready for it. Early catch is good. That's a ball too. That's a 2-0. Yeah. And Charlie Morgan got another pitch coming for you. Reese, get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That's a 1. That's a 2-1. Now we got another pitch coming up for you. Reese, get ready for it. He's swinging down. That's a foul ball. That's a 2-2. I'm not mad. I'm not mad because, you know, I'm figuring you won that down there. Besides any picture of the Braves the same, with that picture instead is the same, and the strike is out here. Yeah, Zach Willis pitching today. That's why I am. Got the face there. Okay, so someone got another pitch coming for you. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we still have a sports game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves' turn to bat. Let's see what the Braves can do. It's their turn to bat at the bottom of the fifth. Yeah, that was a good picture. So let me tell you what our starting pitchers we have right now. So we have Zach Wheeler, we have Aaron Nolan, we have Ranger Suarez, Zach Eflin, and then we're doing Nolan Syndergaard in there. So, you know, those are all the good pitchers we have right there. So, you know, now we say by closing pitchers, now we saying like the pitchers that we have coming in, like, you know, well, like a rotation. Like, we don't have like a set closing pitcher right now. And we saying who got the position, but we can throw in there like maybe like we can have certain Dominguez we like to do the closing, or Nick Nelson, or probably Corey Nabel, or we can throw in Jose Alvarado in there. But I think, you know, if you use David Robinson in there, you to close the game. If you don't do that today, that'll be a good way to come out of the, you know, get this out of the slump right here. But, you know, it all depends how they want to do it, so. It all depends on how they want to do it, though. It's insane the way they had to hell without Harper. I say before the Phillies had the best outfield ever be. Yeah, we do. We just got our center field. We got an outfield to help us out. And the Lord started telling us that we have a chance, though. Cause I really did miss G Segura though, and now he's gonna be playing tomorrow though. That's gonna be after the play tomorrow. That's gonna be great though, cause then we'll have him back, so that'll be like a shortstop we can use, and then we just figure out how we're gonna increment him into the rotation tomorrow. So I wonder how we're gonna do that. Yeah, we got 4 games to get the Washington Nationals tomorrow, so I wonder how that's gonna go. So coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Marcell Ozuna. Coming up the bat for the Braves, no Braves players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. So we got a pitch coming for Marcell. Get ready for it. Round that catch is good. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for Marcell. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. And that's a foul ball. And that's on 1 too. Rejected starting visitors to upcoming homestands. Yes! I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this one, Lenny. Noah Syndergaard is gonna be pitching in tomorrow's game against the Nationals at home. Whoo! He gonna get his start. Hey, that's gonna be good right there. So, you know, that tells you a lot of things. Is that really got a pitch coming up for you as well? You ready for it? So that ready for you, and we're going to call that one. And Marcelo Zuna is out. So the pitcher that we just got from the Angels, Noah Syndergaard is going to be making his pitching debut with the Phillies tomorrow at home in front of Phillies fans in the first game of the 4-game series against the Nationals. Oh yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that right there. I'm ready for that. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have William Contreras coming to bat for the Braves. The Braves has on base. 1 out. So I'm bottom of the fifth. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming for you. William, get ready for it. Running catch up, that's a ball, that's a 1 out. So I'm feeling good about that one. I mean, yeah, that's going to be even say a lot. So Zach Wilson got another pitch coming for you, William. Get ready for it. Running catch is good. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. Zach Wilson got another pitch coming for you, William. Get ready for it. Swing at that one. That's a foul ball, and that's a 1-2. And Zach Wilson got another pitch coming for you, William. Get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And William Contreras is out. We can't. Oh my god. I wonder who y'all gonna be playing though. Let's see. I wonder what team y'all gonna be playing. Coming next to that for the Braves, we had Amanda Arcia coming next to that for the Braves. The Braves have the Braves 2 outs. On the pitch, here we go. Then we got a pitch coming. We're really going for you. So we have that's a 5 balls on 1. Then we got another pitch coming in for you. Ready to get ready for it. Find the catch go. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. They gave all those runs in the first inning. Oh wow. And so we got another pitch coming for you. I'm ready to get ready for it. You swing that one. That's another 5 ball and it's still 0-2. Oh, you played my friend Jake's team today? Oh, you played my friend Jake's team? Oh my god, I forgot you played my friend Jake's team. They in New York. Oh my, I just remember that. Cause y'all played a bit, but you know. Exactly, got another pitch coming in for you, Orlando. He swings that one. That ball's going, gone. Solo home run for Orlando Arcia. And the Braves are on the board. The Braves got their first run score on the bottom of the field. And the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Braves have 1 run. And the Braves got their first run score in the bottom of the fifth thanks to Orlando Arcia. We'll come back and if I go, don't burn your Phillies head. I ain't burning my head. I ain't gonna do that. Oh, y'all playing Jake's team. Jake's team is up 6-0 on y'all. How y'all listen to the Mariners 6-0? And they on your turf. They on your turf? 6-0? Oh yeah, Jake's team about to get y'all. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Danilo Herrera coming to bat for the Braves. The Braves is on base. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming. Herrera, get ready for it. A swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Zach, we got another pitch coming for you. Again, more. Get ready for it. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Zach, we got another pitch coming for you. Get ready for it. Right, that catch is good. That's a strike 2. That's 0-2. I don't know why we can't. Zach, we got another pitch coming up for you. Get ready for it. And you swing it down, that's another 5 ball. That's still 1-2. I can't hit for nothing. Y'all gonna let you gonna let the runners beat y'all. Who? That's gonna be saying, alright. And then we got that face coming for you. You won. That's strike 3. That's 3 outs for the Braves. So the score is the Braves have 0 runs. The Braves have 1 run. And that is the end of the 5th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn to bat at the top of the 6th. Let's see. Did y'all beat them August 1st? Let me see. Did beat the Minutes on August 1st, 7-2. Let's see how y'all did on yesterday's game. Let's see. And then, no, Jake's team beat y'all yesterday, 8-6. So somebody got one today. So the series is tied 1-1. So man, it's like the Mariners are trying to not go for the sweep today. They like, nope, we ain't about to lose today. We beat them yesterday, 8-6. They like, nope, we ain't losing today. The Mariners don't want to lose today because they know like they lost y'all in the first game. And y'all lost them in the second game. So they like, this third game we ain't losing. They like, nope, they ain't trying to lose then. Maybe for the Phillies though. You guys are doing. I love this pitching style. It's great. I know, right? I know we got. And North Senegal's gonna be playing tomorrow though. They just said who's pitching tomorrow, so they got all the pitching people for tomorrow for the game at home. So it's kind of crazy how they gonna say that. So I'm excited about it. So let's see. Let's go to Phillies. Let's go to So pitching in tomorrow's game will be Noah Syndergaard make his pitching debut in tomorrow's game, which is going to be exciting. So we get to see what he does. Then for Thursday, the Friday's game, we're going to have Kyle Gibson pitching, which is going to be a good one. And then on Saturday, we're going to have Ranger Suarez pitching on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we're going to be having, who's pitching Sunday? Then Sunday, we're going to have Aaron Nolan pitching on Sunday. So I hope Noah Syndergaard does good on tomorrow pitching, because I hope he does, because, I'm gonna give him like his spots. I hope he does well because it's his first start. So with the Phillies, so yeah, give him a chance right there. So yeah. And my phone just out. Here we go, y'all. That's what I mean. Become somewhere. Yeah, that's true. Good luck the bat for the Phillies. We have Alec Boone coming the bat for the Phillies. No big bats on base. 0 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. Charlie Warner got pitch coming for Allen. Get ready for it. Swing in the miss. Not strike one. That's on 1. Charlie Warner got another pitch coming for Allen. Get ready for it. Rodney catches gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Charlie Warner got another pitch coming for Allen. Get ready for it. Rodney catches gun. That's a ball. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. Yeah. Let's see who's pitching for the Mariners. He's walking people in there every time he starts to fail on his aim. He gives up earned runs. Yankees at home. Virgin Otani into nah. Yeah, we have time that'll be something. And so we got to get ready for a swing in the wrist, and that's strike 3. And Alec Bohm is out. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Arena coming to the bat for the Phillies. No big bears on base. 1 out, top of the 6. Here we go. And Zach, Charlie Munger got a pitch coming for EJ to get ready for it. Running catches down, that's strike 1, that's on 1. If we had a time team, we have the best two-way player in all of baseball on the team. That would be something. You can't afford to get a tiny anyway. And Charlie Munger got a pitch coming for EJ to get ready for it. Running catches down, that's a ball, that's a 1-1. And he's one out Tony. If we could have got Tony, maybe only found every and then get him Tony. But you ain't got Tony either. The Angels got him, so So Johnny Moon got that pitch coming for EJ to get ready for Rodney catches down. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. I don't think Trey trying to weapon the Angels. I don't think so. I don't think the Angels will betray him. And so you only got another pitch coming for you. Jake, you get ready for you swing it down. That's a foul ball, and that's a 2-2. Just basically the player, the player high price to which they will never play again. Certainly, may never play again. They'll never be the same. That's true. And the turn of the JT that really good. The swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And JT Ritos is out. Is it there? I hope he comes back. That's a scary situation, especially for the poverty of your career. Yep, that's true. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming next to bat for the Phillies. No free players on base. 2 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. Starting one, we got pitch complete. Nick, get ready for it. Ronnie catches go. That's strike 1. That's on 1. It's going on the training on your right, and this area just never be able to do what you love. That's true. It's a back shot though. And starting one, we got another pitch coming for you. Nick, get ready for it. Ronnie catches go. That's strike 2. That's on 2. And then since I was 10, about the kids, the splitting the bag, about the training, and I was told you can never train again, I would be devastated. Because everyone got no face cover, but you didn't get ready for it. He swings the dead one that's high in the air, and it's gone. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the scores, the Phillies have 0 runs, the Braves have 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Braves turning the bat. Let's see what the Braves can do. They're turning the bat at the bottom of the 6th. And now it's 1-0 Braves. Ooh, I don't like saying that, y'all. Especially I don't like saying that. One of them. So, Lord. I would tease, but I wouldn't wish that on anyone. That's true. I'm glad that money is here today because, you know, it makes the stream more better. Coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Ronald Queen Jr. Coming up the bat for the Braves. The Braves players are raised 0 outs, 5 on the 6. Here we go. Take with a good picture to you. Ronald, get ready for you. He's swinging down, that's how we here. And that ball is caught above it. It's caught by second baseman Bryson Stott. And Ronald Queen Jr. is out. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we had Dansby Swanson. Coming next to bat for the Braves, the Braves players on base. 1 out, 5 on the 6. Here we go. And that really got a pitch coming for you, Dansby. Get ready for it. A swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That's on 1. Zach really got another face coming for dance. We get ready for it. Swing that one. Oh, right through the gap. And that's a base hit. And then she Swansea advances to first base. It's still in second, and it's 1-6. Oh, let me see what this. Let me see the score to that game because. Oh, it is 1-6. Wow. For y'all game, that game is 1-0. Crazy, you know that. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Matt Olson. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we got one play player on first base, 1 out, 5-6. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming up. Matt Olson, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That's on one. Then we got another pitch coming up before you make it. Ready, swing that one. It's Javier, and that ball is gone by Diva Gores. And Matt Olson is out. In the moment, he's like, what's my turn? I want to close the game. I want to do something. He was all right and did pretty good. Oh, yeah. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, for the Braves, we have Austin Riley. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we got one great player on first base, 2 outs, 5-6. Here we go. And then we got a pitch coming for you, Austin. Get ready for it. On the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And then we got a pitch coming for you, Austin. Get ready for it. On the catch is good. That's a ball, too. That's a 2-0. Yeah, I hope money comes to the stream. I'm doing tomorrow night. Is the Washington National Series. I hope he comes to all those those streams because we'll be doing some of them. Probably do all of them, depending on how many I want to do. Is that really got no big stuff for y'all to get ready for? That's happening here. Somebody catch that, and it's called. And then catch the Adams. That's 3 outs for the Braves. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Braves have 1 run, and that's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn to bat at the top of the 7th, and it's still 1-0 Braves. Every time I say that, that makes me just like, hurts the soul saying that. And let's see how your game's going because right now our game is so toast. This is feeling last night's game. Okay. Come on, man. Y'all doing good. 6-1. Beat the Yankees. I don't even like the Yankees anyway. We have to, man. No, I shouldn't say that because I really feel bad if I say that. Yeah, I shouldn't say it because when he's watching this stream, I shouldn't be saying what I just said. So the week hard coming in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the 7th. Here we go. And Tony Wilson got a pitch coming in the ring. Get ready for it. A swing and a miss. That's strike one. That's 0-1. And Tony Wilson got another pitch coming in the ring. Get ready for it. A swing and a miss. And that's strike two. That's 0-2. And then Tony Wilson got another pitch coming in the ring. Get ready for it. Right catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And Tony Wilson got another pitch coming in the ring. Get ready for it. And then right catch is that's strike three. And the Rick Hall is out. Because they say, like, I can't believe that was doing this bad today. Yeah. I feel bad about yourself. We shouldn't feel bad about yourself because we ain't doing. I didn't think you were going to play this bad today. So the next event for the Phillies, we have Vines and Stott coming next event for the Phillies. No Phillies bats on base. 1 out, top of the 7th. Here we go. Tony Wilson got a pitch coming in. Vines and get ready for it. Vines catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Tony Wilson got another pitch coming in. Vines and get ready for it. Vines catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Tony Wilson got another pitch coming in. Vines and get ready for it. And then he swung at that one. That's a foul ball. That's a 2-1. And Johnny Wilson got another pitch coming in. Vines and get ready for it. He swung at that one. It was right to the set. It was right to the dirt. That's a foul ball. That's a 2-2. And Johnny Wilson got another pitch coming in. Vines and get ready for it. He swung at that one. That was right. Oh, no. And it's in the bag. And Vines and Stott is out. Wow, the Mavericks got somebody on base already? Yeah, and so now they only need to get 2 more people on base, and then they can score a run, and they just, this is not looking good for Lenny's team right now. The Yankees ain't doing so well right now. They just let a man get on base. How? Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Matt Billy. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have no players on base. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. And Charlie Morgan got a pitch good for you, ready. Get ready for it. Running catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Johnny Wilson got another pitch coming for you, get ready for it. Running catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Johnny Wilson got another pitch coming for you, get ready for it. Running catch is good. That's strike 1. That's a 2-1. And Johnny Wilson got another pitch coming for you, get ready for it. You swing that one and hits right to the dirt. And that's a single. And Matt Bennett advances to first base. Here comes the general manager coming up to the mound to talk to Charlie Wilson. Well, that ain't good. Pitching change for the Braves. Dang, oh wow. Cowboys got straight down. So the Mariners got 2 outs right now. Oh, they get 1 more out. They're gonna be done that turn. What's that, Edward? Taylor? The big needs some hype today. I ain't giving my really have for no reason. I got one, one for a reason. Shout out to the TV watching the stream. Thank you for the 2 lines. If you just tuned in, guys, the score is the Braves have 1-1, the Phillies have 0 runs, and it's 1-0 Braves. And we're moving on to the bottom of the 7, guys. So this game is just not going the way that you expect it to be. So we're in the top of the 7, guys. So, the Braves just made a pitching change, so it's 1-0 Braves, so they're making a pitching change. So we're going to see if the Braves can at least get a score on the board somehow. So we'll see about that. And also, we got my good YouTube friend Lenny in the stream today. So he's a Yankees fan and a Phillies fan, so he makes sure the two. So, yeah. I ain't saying nothing about that. So we're going to try to run the double pitcher for the night, and they bring in Dylan Lee to pitch for the Braves. So we got David Gordon coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player at first base, 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. And Dylan Lee got a pitch coming, get pitch ready for you. DD, get ready for it. And you swing it that one. That's a foul ball, and that's on 1. And Dylan Lee got another pitch coming for you. DD, get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's on 1 2. And then they got another pitch coming for you. Did you get ready for it? And this catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1 2. They try to go the ball to the second baseman. They try to tag out try to tag out Matt Berry, but Matt Berry advances to second base and then save. So then we got another pitch coming for you. Did you get ready for it? So they try to run it out. And he couldn't. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Braves have 1 run, and we're moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves' turn to bat. Let's see what the Braves can do with their turn to bat at the bottom of the 7, and it's still 1-0 Braves. Let's see how the game's going over here for the ladies team over here. The Mets, the Yankees. Let's see how they do, because you gotta see how this is going to turn out. This game turned out right here. We still got the same score, so nothing changed here. So, so the Yankees are their turn to bat at the bottom of the third. Oh, here we go. Let's see what the Yankees gonna do here now. So they got the starting person that's gonna be up the bat for them will be Anthony Rizzo. Ooh, Anthony got a first strike. Strike 1 for Anthony Rizzo. That ain't a good way for him to start off the bottom of the third like that. No, it ain't. And then he swing got 5-1. Come on, Nick. That Lenny just gonna ditch out as soon as I say something. Lenny's like, I'm gone. It was all coming to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on Rays. 0 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Zach, we got a face coming in for Yeti Anyway. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. That's 0-1. Zach really got a face coming for Yeti Anyway. He's swinging that one. That's high in. That's going way back there. And that is called by Cal Sloan. And Eddie Rosario is out. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Marcel Ozuna. Coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves players are Braves. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Here we go. And Zach really got a base coming for you. Marcel, get ready for it. Right to catch his gun. That's a ball. That's a 1 out. And Zach really got a base coming for you. Marcel, get ready for it. Right to catch his gun. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Zach really got a base coming for you. Marcel, get ready for it. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. That's a 2-1. And Zach really got another base coming for you. Marcel, get ready for it. And he's swinging that one. That it is called by Cal Sloan. And Marcel Ozuna is out. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have William and Clarence coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves are Braves. 2 outs, out of the 7th. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming for you, William. Get ready for it. Right now, catch is gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. So we got another pitch coming for you. Coming for you, William. Get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's swing down. That's a foul tip, and that's a 1-1. And Zach really got another pitch coming for you. William. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one, and that's a foul ball. That's a 1-2. And Zach really got another pitch coming for you. William. He's gonna get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's another foul ball. It's still 1-2. And Zach really got another pitch coming for you. William. Get ready for it. And a swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And William Contreras is out, and that's 3 outs for the Braves. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Braves have 1 run, and that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn to the bat at the top of the 8th. It's still 1-0 Braves. Hmm. Two, coming to the back of the Phillies, we got Kyle Sword, coming to the back of the Phillies, no Phillies, no base, 0 outs, top of the 8, here we go. Then we got a pitch coming up for Kyle, get ready for it. Running, catching, good, that's a ball, that's a 1 out. And then we got another pitch coming up for Kyle, get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1, that's a 1-1. And then we got another pitch coming up for Kyle, get ready for it. Running, catching, good. That's strike 2, that's a 1-2. Yeah, really, just like watching the other game, he's like, nope, I'm gonna watch the Phillies one because it's that bad. And then we got Memphis coming, can I get ready for it? Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Kyle Swooper is and the next to bat for the Phillies, we got Reese Hoskins coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got no females on base, 1 out, top of the 8, here we go. Shout out to the 3 people watching the stream, thanks for the 2 lanes. And then we got another base coming for you, William Reese, get ready for it. Running catch is good, that's a ball, that's a 1-0. And then we got the pitch coming up for Reese, get ready for it. Running catch is good, that's strike 1, that's a 1-1. And then we got another pitch coming for Reese, get ready for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, that's a 1-2. And then we got another pitch coming for Reese, get ready for it. Running catch is good, that's a ball 2, that's a 2-2. And then we got another pitch coming for Reese, get ready for it. We swing it down, that's a foul ball, that's 0-2-2. And then we got another pitch coming for Reese, get ready for it. Running catch is good, that's a ball 3, that's a 3-2, that's a full count. And then we got another pitch coming up for Reese, get ready for it. Running catch is, and that's ball 4. And Reese Hoskins is walked and will advance to first base. And then here comes the general manager coming up to the mound to talk to Dylan Lee. Oh, that ain't good. Yeah. Pitching change for the Braves. So pitching change for the Braves. They released the pitch for night and they made a column returns the pitch for the Braves. Comes the bat with the Phillies. You got Alec Boone comes the bat with the Phillies. You got one free bat at first base. One out. Top of the eighth. Here we go. And Cody was the pitch again. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one at the top of the end. And they couldn't get it. They couldn't get it back in time. And that is a base hit. And Alec Boone advances the first base. But Cosmo advances the Retasking advances the third base. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Reader. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Pete Rose on first base and third base. One out, top of the eighth, here we go. Coming here, got a pitch, gonna be JT, get ready, moving. Ready to catch it down, that's a ball, that's a one out. And Colin, you got a pitch, gonna be JT, get ready, moving. You swing that one. And that's a foul ball, that's a 1-1. And Colin, you got a pitch, gonna be JT, get ready, moving. Swing that one. Ready to third base, doing the second, to the first. Okay, that's the odds for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies up 0 was the Braves at 1-1. And went on to the bottom of the eighth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves third the bat. Let's see what the Braves can do with that third the bat at the bottom of the eighth. Wait, before we did, we gotta do this playing. I think JT did step in that bag first. He did. Because I think he did. To that Venus Vipers. Maybe this stuff in that bag right there. There's some Jason on first base. The color next to bat for the Phillies. We have Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. We have one player on first base. 2 outs, top 8. Here we go. The color here's got a pitch coming in. Get ready for it. Ronnie catches up. That's a ball. That's a 1 out. The color here's got a pitch coming in. Get ready for it. Ronnie catches up. That's a ball 2. That's a 2 out. And he's gonna pitch coming in. Get ready for it. Swing down. That's how that ball's going. Going. Then gone! Solo home run for Nick Castellanos, and the Phillies are on the board. The Phillies got the first run, got 3 runs scored in the top of the 8th. And the score was the Phillies got 3 runs, the Braves had 1 run, and the Phillies extended the lead. The Phillies extended the lead in the top of the 8th. And they got a 3 run score in the top of the 8th. Next to JT Rizzo and Nick Castellanos solo home run. Take that one, Braves. Hey. Can about that home run. Do we call coming next to bat for the Phillies? No play for the base. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. And Carter Hughes got a pitch coming to get ready for it. Running catches good. That's strike 1. That's 0-1. And Carter Hughes got another pitch coming to get ready for it. Running catches good. That is strike 2. That's 0-2. And Carter Hughes got another pitch coming to get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 3 runs, the Braves have 1 run, and that is the end of the 6th. Moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves' turn to bat. Let's see what the Braves can do. It's their turn to bat at the bottom of the 8th. It really was back on the street right now. The Phillies have this lead right now. We're 3-1. That right there tells you the Phillies made a comeback. They made a comeback. And you know that they made a comeback. And that tells you right there they made a comeback. Coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Atlanta RC. Coming up the bat for the Braves. The Braves has a Braves 0. 5-8, here we go. This is James for the Phillies. So it's the pitcher tonight. We got St. Louis coming in the pitch in the game for the Phillies. The St. Louis got a pitch coming up for you. Atlanta, get ready for it. Trying to catch that. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And St. Louis and the pitch for Atlanta. Get ready for it. Up in the air. It is caught by right fielder Nick Castellanos. And Atlanta RC is out. And coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Robbie Grossman coming to bat for the Braves. The Braves has a base. Everything else.